Hi everybody. Today we are going to study subsets. Okay. In that first we take an example on a subset. If A is equal to set of English alphabets, B is equal to set of vowels in English alphabet, that is A is equal to set is A, B, C, D up to last X, Y and Z, and B is equal to set. B is a set A, E, I, O, U. Okay, then we have to see that whether A is a subset of B or B is a subset of A, and it is denoted by notations. This time A is subset of B or B is subset of A. Okay, these are notations. A subset of B and B subset of A. Okay, what we have to see, the right side set will be always greater than left side set or equal. Okay, here also, so here right side set is A and left side set is B, then A is greater than set B. Elements in A will be more than elements in B. Now if we observe set A and B, in set A there are 24 alphabets, all A, B, C, D up to X, Y, Z, and in set B there are vowels which are A, E, I, O, U. Now vowels are set B which contains only 5 elements and set A contains 24 elements. So here A set is greater than B. So set B should be contained in A because all elements in set B are present in set A. So we can say that set B is contained in set A. Set B is contained in set A. Okay. First example. Now we another example. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and B is equal to set 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, here also we can see that B, all elements in B are present in A. All elements in set B is present in set A. So we can say that B is subset of A. Okay. Now definition of subset is a set A is a subset of a set B if each element of A, each element of A is an element of B, is an element of B, and denoted by and is denoted as. Now set A is a subset of a set B if each element of A is an element of B. So here B is our largest set and A is our smaller set. Okay, so we can denote it as A is subset of B. Okay, thus it also written as, thus A contained in B if X belongs to A. X belongs to A means is X is present in set A implies X belongs to B. That is, implies means it will be follow that X should be present in B, so that only we can say that A is contained in B. It is read as A is contained in B. A is contained in B, or B contains A. B contains A. Okay. Now we see next example. Here n is a set of natural number, z is a set of integer, q is set of rational number, and r is set of real number. We know that set of natural number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. In set of integers there are positive terms, negative terms and 0. And set of rational number is a set A upon B such that A, B are integers and B not equal to 0. And set of real numbers, which means that the numbers present on a real line, is known as set of real number. Now if we compare this four set, in this four set of natural number is a smallest set, which is contained in set of integers. Okay, which contained in set of integer. Okay, next set of integer is contained in, because every integer can be written in a form of rational number, and set rational numbers set will be greater than set of integers. So z is contained in q, and natural number is also present in q, which is rational number. And all these elements, natural number, integer, rational numbers, are present in real numbers. Okay, so we can say that set of natural number is a subset of R, set of natural number is a subset of Q, set of natural number is a subset of Z. But Z is not subset of N. Okay, because here integers are negative and 0 is also integer, which is not present in N. So we can say that set of integer is not present in set of natural number. Okay, it means that not contained, or Z is not subset of natural number. Okay, this is important condition of subset. This is important conditions on a subset. Okay, here there are two remarks. In that first remark is every empty set is subset of any set. Okay, and second remark is every set is a subset of itself. Okay, if we consider a set A, for example, if we consider any set A, okay, then empty set, which is denoted by phi, is contained in A, and A is subset of itself. Okay, these are two remarks which are important related to subsets. Next, intervals of subsets of R. In that first definition is open interval. Let AB belongs to R, which means that A and B are a real number and A less than B then the set of real numbers Y such that A less than Y less than B is called open interval and is denoted by round bracket A comma B, which means that if we consider 2 points A and B on a real line, here given condition on Y is such that A less than Y less than B, which means that after A and before B, all points are present in that set. Okay, these all values are present in Y, but these boundary points, we called it as boundary points or end points, will not be present in this open interval. That is, A does not belongs to open interval A comma B and B does not belongs to open interval A comma B. Okay, next definition, it will be closed interval. In that, if we define, let A comma B belongs to R and A less than B, then this set of real numbers x such that A less than equal to x less than equal to B is called closed interval and denoted by square bracket A comma B. Okay, here it is square bracket and in open interval it is round bracket A comma B. And if we consider a real line R, here A and B are 2 points. Now in this closed interval, the boundary points are also contained in that set. Okay, boundary points are also considered in that set, and between these numbers, between A and B, all numbers are present in closed interval AB. Okay, that is, here A belongs to closed interval A comma B and B also belongs to closed interval A comma B. Okay, and all intermediate points are present in this closed interval. All the points between A and B belongs to closed interval with end points. Okay, and in open interval, all the points between A and B are only present in open interval. End points without end points. Okay, this is important. So, difference between open interval and closed interval is boundary point are absent in open interval, and in closed interval boundary points are present. Okay, now we see some open interval, close open interval and open close interval. We directly define it as close A comma open B is equal to x such that, which is defined as x such that here closed bracket is near A, which means that A is present in that set and open interval is near B. So B is not present in a set B. So we define A less than or equal to. What is condition here? Because closed interval near A, so A is less than equal to x less than B, because B is not present in that set. Is open interval including A, okay, including A but excluding B. Similarly, open A close B can be written as set x such that here A less than x less than equal to B, okay, is also open interval excluding A and including B, okay. Now consider example. A is equal to open minus 3 comma 5 open bracket, which is open interval, and B is equal to closed interval minus 7 comma 9. If we plot these two interval on a real line, we can here denote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay. And for a left it is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8 and minus 9, so on, okay. Now first interval is minus 3 to 5, so it will not contain minus 3 and it will not contain minus 5, okay. This will be the open interval from set A, okay. This elements of set A will be present between minus 3 and 5, and set B is from minus 7 to set element 9, okay. The points between minus 7 and 9 are present in set B. If we observe this two set on a real line, we can recognize that set A is totally present in set B, okay, because all elements between minus 3 and 5 are present in set B, okay, which can be represented on a real line. So we can say that A is a subset of B, okay. Now if we consider this here, this real line, in that A and B are not present in that set, so we represent like this. So it is an interval, open interval A comma B. Here both A and B are present because we have denoted the elements which are present by dark lines. So it is A comma B square bracket closed interval, because boundary points are also present. Now to represent here A is present and B is absent because it is not bold. So here it can be written as close A open B, and here A is not present and B is present, so we can write it as open A close B, okay. Next, now we see the examples on subsets. First example is, let A is equal to A, E, I, O, U and B is equal to set A, B, C, D. We have a question, is A is a subset of B? We have to check whether A is subset of B. Now if we check the elements of set A, there are A, E, I, O, U, and in set B there are A, B, C and D. So if we consider set element E belongs to A, is not present, is not in set B, that is E does not belongs to Okay, or we can say that I is belongs to A and I does not belongs to B, or we can say next element O is belongs to A and O does not belongs to B, and or you can say that U belongs to A and U does not belongs to B. So we can say that A is not a subset of B. Into bracket, A is not subset of B. Similarly, we can check the next question whether B is a subset of A or not. In set B, the elements are A, which is present in set A also. Next element B is not present in set B. Therefore, B belongs to B, but B does not belong to set A. Or next, which is C does not belongs to B, but C does not belongs to A. Also, D belongs to B, but D does not belongs to A. So that therefore B is not subset of A. B is not subset of A. That is B not contained in A. Okay, B is not contained in set A. Consider the next example. Let A, B and C be three sets if A belongs to B, that is set A belongs to set B and B is contained in C. Is it true that A contained in set C? If not, give an example. Okay, here answer is no, because let A is equal to a set containing one element, which is 1. B is equal to a set. Now here A belongs to B, which means that set A should be contained in set B. So we write it as 1, 2, 3. Okay, and B is contained in set C. Okay, therefore C is equal to, all elements of B should be present in C because B is contained in C. So C can be written as 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now here A belongs to B. Okay, because this A set, total set belongs to B, which means this is our total element. Okay, this set 1 is element of B, next element is 2, next element is 3. Okay, and in set C, set B's elements are present, all sets element of B are present. Element 1, set 1 is present, 2 single element, 3 single element, 4 single element, and all here set is closed. Okay, now here A belongs to B and B is contained in C because every element of B is contained in C, but A is not contained in C. A is not contained in C, as here element of A is 1, element of A is 1, which is not present in set C, because here which one is present, it is a set of 1. So as 1 belongs to A, but 1 does not belongs to C. Okay, 1 does not belongs to C. Here C has a set of element 1. Okay, these are different, both are not equal. Okay, so here A is not contained in C. We can write here, remark it as an element of a set can never be subset of itself, can never be subset of itself, subset of itself. Okay, so please check the examples of subsets much more. If there is any issue, send me a message in a comment box. Okay, thank you.